Hey guys, what's up? What's happening? It's the King of Games 98. And today, for today's 5-minute review, this is actually going to be something I've really been meaning and wanting to do for a long time, watch and review and talk about. And so for this weekend's, for this weekend's 5-minute reviews, it will be consisting of Star Wars. Okay, guys, so, why is this so near and dear to my heart? Well, it is because it's something Star Wars related, and I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I grew up with Star Wars, the original trilogy, so on and so forth. But another Star Wars related thing that I grew up with was the Star Wars Droids cartoon. I grew up having this on VHS tape and I watched it. And, it's funny, but I originally sold my VHS copy of this, and then years later I found the same exact cartoon on VHS tape again, so I rebought it, and I'm so glad that I did, and still to this day have it. So I just finished rewatching Star Wars Droids, The Pirates and the Prince on VHS tape, and it was like a trip down memory lane for me. So if you've never seen the Star Wars Droids cartoon, if you've never seen the Star Wars Droids cartoon in general, and then if you've never seen this, the Star Wars Droids, The Pirates and the Prince, and are, kind of curious about it, maybe want to introduce some young kids, or maybe, to parents who are watching this, if you want to introduce your young kids to, little kids to Star Wars, this might be a great place to start. So, Star Wars Droids, The Pirates and the Prince, it basically centers around, not just any droids, C-3PO and R2-D2, and they get purchased by new owners and then get traded to Jan Tosh. And then they discover that the other droid that they got in the deal with R2-D2 and C-3PO ends up not being a droid, but an alien species, so an actual living being, and it ends up turning out to be a prince, and then they have to take the prince back to his homeworld. He regains his memory, gets captured, recaptured, rescued, so on and so forth. Okay, so that's really how I would be able to sum up the Star Wars Droids cartoon series, and specifically Star Wars Droids, The Pirates and the Prince. Now, for the remainder of the time, I'm going to talk about my thoughts, feelings, opinions about this Star Wars cartoon, and then I'm going to wrap up this 5-minute review. Okay, guys, so first things first, what I have to mention in this review is that this Star Wars cartoon is from 1985. Yeah, this is from 1985, but this VHS tape itself was released in 1996. Thank you, Wikipedia, for informing me of that. Yes, I did not know that, and I Googled it, and apparently Wikipedia did know that. So yeah, this Star Wars cartoon is originally from 1986. So, wow, first. I enjoyed watching this and the Star Wars Ewoks cartoon a lot. And, that was great for me growing up because it was something Star Wars related, and, it held my interest, and, to get to pass time. It was great. I still to this day love it and enjoy it as what it is. A children's Star Wars cartoon. It's great. I only have a couple minor things I don't like about it. And they are, number one, the voice actors suck except for Anthony Daniels, because Anthony Daniels is C-3PO, and they got Anthony Daniels to voice C-3PO. So Anthony Daniels is fantastic. Can't say a bad thing about him. All the other voices, I hated them. It sucked. The voice actors, crap. Okay, so bad voice actors. The animation, and I know I might get some flack for this, but the animation really wasn't that good. And yes, I realize it's from 1985, but still, it kind of looked like crap. And the third and final thing that I will say is, at least with this VHS tape, the story could have easily ended so much sooner than what it did, and they drug it out. That I kind of didn't really enjoy. Other than that, I love it as a children's Star Wars cartoon. It's great. So my final rate for the Star Wars Droids classic cartoon series is a 7 out of 10. Thanks for watching, guys.